Albert huddled in the corner of his bed, sheet pulled over his head and around his body, trying to avoid the cold white moonlight splashing across his mattress. He'd had a terrible dream about a howling werewolf with horns that was trying to claw its way through his bedroom wall from the night beyond. At least Albert thought it was a dream. He could still hear a faint bay off in the distance, and he knew he was awake now because he could smell the spices from Grandma's special chili recipe she had cooked the night before. He had to be sure. Slowly, he slipped his head from beneath its sheath and climbed over his stuffed animals to peer out the window. His heart slammed to a stop against his ribcage as he gazed on the scene in horror. There, standing on the edge of a sheet spread over their crisp autumn lawn, was Grandma, face turned toward the moon and warbling a sorrowful song. A single red star sat above the bright white orb and throbbed in time with Grandma's song. On the sheet, the shadow of a devil with a pointed tail and jagged horns grew from Grandma's feet and danced to the beat of her ungodly rhythm. Albert inhaled sharply and scampered back under the covers, crying himself to sleep. The next morning, Albert sat stone-faced at the breakfast table while his mother read her newspaper and Grandma prepared their meal. The old woman caught his furtive glance and flashed a devilish smile while jutting her index fingers in the air against her head, simulating horns. Distracted by the motion, Albert's mother lowered her paper, and Grandma returned to the bubbles of her boiling pot. "What's the matter with you, Albert? You're white as a sheet."